And now, introducing the new Sneaky G-Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky G-Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
This thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants. Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. But I'm a little excited. I'm a little hyped. Victory Monday. It is what it is. I want to take a quick pause. I want to talk about another sport. One of our greatest pastimes. Yesterday, I was able to witness history. You know, growing up, I remember a friend of mine. It was a family friend. My dad was in the military. We lived on Fort Huachuca, and my dad was never really big into sports, but I remember a gentleman who said to me, "Do I know who Mickey Mantle is?" I was like 3-4 years old. I said, "No, who's that?" And he said, "One of the greatest baseball players of all time." And he said he saw him play, and it was a you should do that. You should see Mickey Mantle. You know, I bring this up. I remember growing up not really being a fan of baseball. I'll be honest, until I saw Big Hurt play. And what's going on? You posted that on NFC, and I couldn't get to that, the NFC show, but I'll get to that today. Please stick around. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link out for everybody to jump on and let's have a conversation. I got the hiccups now. I saw Aaron Judge hit his 62nd home run in the season. I can't put into words what I witnessed. It was somewhat overwhelming. I'm a Yankees fan. One of my favorite Yankees is Paul O'Neill, one of the greatest Yankees to never get a World Series ring, Don Mattingly. I got to witness, and I also got to see Cole be the all-time strikeout leader in Yankees history. I can't even put in the words what I saw yesterday. It was phenomenal, and I'm going to bring you on right now. What was your question?
So you posted a video, I believe it was on Instagram and TikTok, of, I guess, where you guys were sitting at, of the 60-second home run. The problem is it didn't show the 60-second home run. It showed the strike before it, and just before they were getting ready to pitch the home run pitch, it cut it off.
Let me check.
Yeah, because I think I even put that on commented on the video on TikTok as well.
Okay, so the video I showed was the if you go to my TikTok, Sneakyg 11, for those that don't know. It's pretty much the first picture, the first video. I haven't posted since. Okay. And it says, I was there to see it. Is that the same one we're talking about?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so I got it on. No, that was it.
Then you must, I don't know if it was a different video or what, but I watched it, it cut it off. It showed the pitch before the home run hit, but then
okay. Yeah, that's my face.
Yeah, that one, that's not the one.
Oh, okay. So let me go to my stories. Hold on. Let me check out. Oh, I can't. My stories they're 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I did post one. It said, "Is this the one?" I did post that. And then I just got tired of trying to do a TikTok every time Jen got on the at the batter's box. All right, hold on. I got when you hit like 99 plus, you got to let it cycle, because I do it manually, because if I don't, my battery will wear out.
Yeah.
You
don't put it on battery saver mode?
Oh yeah, it's on battery saver mode right now.
Yeah, so
but it'll because it pushes it out itself, like, and it's not just the TikToks, it's the Instagram, everything.
Yeah.
So I do it myself where it's manual. I went to the doubleheader yesterday. That's why there's no show. There was no show yesterday. Went to the doubleheader. Didn't happen. Oh, and parking was atrocious. Oh my God. I didn't make it until the third inning in the first game. I had a buddy of mine already in his seats, and he was like, Aaron Judge's leading off. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's going to hit it because I'm not there. It's going to happen when I'm not there. Thank God it didn't. Did you watch the game last night?
Some of it.
Okay. Well, he led off with a home run on game 2.
Yeah, what was I home yet? I don't think so. No, I was home, but I didn't put the game on. I was doing something else. I forget what I was doing last night.
And I got to tell you, the stadium, Globe Life, that's the first time I've been there. Not that bad.
Really?
I was kind of surprised, though, for a brand new stadium. There was a long line for bathrooms, but when I went to the bathroom, it was one of the ones that was like kind of small. Mm-hmm. They have like larger ones. So I hold on a sec. What is DZ saying? Sneaky, did you though? King is the true home run king. So it's funny. Roger Maris Jr. put out a comment, congratulating him and his feat, becoming the new record holder. And he made a comment in there, the clean record holder.
Radio stations over here have been talking about that all freaking day. And my feeling on the whole, now I'm with most people, and it's not just a Yankee bias or Aaron Judge bias.
Mm-hmm.
Once they proved that, the steroids were used and these guys that were hitting all these home runs were the guys using them. I mean, okay, granted, Major League Baseball wanted to keep them there. But now with Judge breaking this record, I truly believe there should be an asterisk by those names.
You're not going to get a debate out of me for that.
And if players want to test themselves and try to beat that record, then God bless you, because then you'll be able to say I did it and I wasn't on steroids.
I love the fact when Big Hurt retired, he said it best. He said, "I did it the right way." Everybody knew what he was talking about when he said that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody. And I told my wife during the home run era, with Sosa and McGuire, I said, if Jeter and I knew Frank Thomas wasn't juicing, so that wasn't even a question. But I said, if Jeter ever got caught, I was done with baseball.
Yeah,
completely done.
Yeah,
and he didn't. Thank God. Thank God.
I got to be honest, because what a lot of people aren't saying that I will say is, even though these guys were juicing at the time, and even now, my feeling is, again, if it's legal within the league, which at the time it wasn't illegal.
Facts.
It was a great thing. I mean, baseball was at its highest. You're watching all these games because you want to see what home run's going to be hit next and who's hitting it and how many they're going to hit. I mean, it was exciting. So I'm not going to take away from those guys. And I'm not saying those guys should be ripped from the record books. But again, there should be an asterisk, because I won't call it cheating, because again, that's when people call it cheating, it does bother me, because of the fact that at the time in the league, human growth hormones were not illegal.
It was not against the rules.
Right. So, there's nothing you can really say about it.
It's kind of like that pine tar rule.
Yeah.
With Casper, the receiver for the Raiders, they said he pretty much bathed in the, he had it all over his socks, his wristband, and it was legal. Stick them. Yeah. He had to stick them all over.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you do with that type of ruling when you're right at that time? Now let's kind of take a step back real quick into history. Now I know this is a football podcast. We're going to take just a few minutes to talk about this.
It's a sports podcast.
1992. No, 93. It was 93, was it? When baseball went on that strike where there was no World Series.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were done with baseball. First off, it was too slow. There were only 4 teams in the playoffs. There's only, you had your American League East, West, same thing with the National League. And then, best out of 7 in the NL and the ALCS. There was no true playoffs. And it was stuck in the past times, right? They never updated up until that point. So baseball was an unpopular sport. I mean, listen, we can all agree we're not millionaires, and to have millionaires arguing with other millionaires, it's a moot point, right? And so I want to say it was a lockout. It wasn't a strike. It was a lockout.
Yeah.
The owners locked the players out. And because of that, we didn't have a World Series. And it sucked because at that time, we had the Blue Jays, who were the 2-time back-to-back World Series champs. They couldn't, I don't know how they were during that season, but I know the Yankees were doing well that season when the season got nixed. So when it came back, and I don't remember what year it was with McGuire and Sosa, but that was a magical year. To have 2 players to go to the length that they did. Now, steroids performance enhancement drugs. I'm not going to sit here and say it's how can I say? Well, I'll say this. No matter what you use, they still had to hit the ball.
Right.
So I don't know if it enhanced their vision. I don't know if of course, it helped their swing. I mean, it put more power on the swing. So the fact that McGuire and Sosa had the season they did, and for me, I was a big Roger Clemens fan growing up. And the scrutiny he went under, and let's be honest, the reason why he's not in the Hall of Fame is because he's a dick. And he pissed off the wrong people. They called him out. That's the only, I mean, who else collects gauze from some other, you know what I'm saying? Like who collects that? The person kept it for a reason. Okay. Kind of like the dress. We won't talk about that. But if you know, you know.
It's a Bill Clinton reference for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it. I got to take a quick pause because I'm really thirsty, and I'm gonna have a sip of this delicious 3 a.m. water. I'm gonna get hydrated because I'm a go-getter, and I dropped the lid, so therefore I have to pour the whole thing in here.
And then you'll really be a go-getter because you got to go get that lid.
I do got to go get the lid. I'm not going to go get it right now. But when I do go get the lid, I'll be hydrated.
Yes, sir.
3 a.m. water. Hydration for the go-getters. It was good to see that clip or that hit. I mean, I went to the game with a friend of mine from the office, and we spent the whole day today, after we had a minute, whatever, like, I can't believe I saw it. And it's one thing, to see it on TV, which I've seen many of, records being broken on TV. The last record I saw broken in person was when Westbrook broke that triple-double record, NBA record. That was good to be there in Colorado when he broke it. And then he broke my heart by knocking out the Nuggets of the playoffs on the last minute 3-pointer. We won't talk about that. But let's get on this thing called football real quick, Ant. I got Gabe and I got Jaden in the cut. I'm going to get to them in here in a second. And I want to talk about Sunday's game against the Bears. You were there.
Yes.
You were there. And I want you to correct me. Or I want to ask I want to ask you not opinion. I want to ask you a question of something.
Okay.
And be honest, forthright, don't. I'm telling you stuff I already know, what you're not going to be, don't sugarcoat it because you're not. Don't lie to me because you're not. Be straight up and honest because you are. When Jones came back on the field, did he get booed?
No, I didn't hear any boos.
Okay.
Actually, I heard some cheers.
Okay, good.
If there were boos, the cheers drowned out the boos.
Okay, good. And where were you sitting at?
We were up in the corner, really good seats, of the end zone.
What level?
3.
Okay, you know what? In that stadium, any good seat's really a good seat to be.
Yeah, I just hate direct end zone seats. I hate them.
Yeah. So when I saw the game, first off, shout out Art, guys. Last week after the debacle at home against the Dallas Cowboys, I was invited by one of my peeps that follows me on TikTok. Art, he just threw out there that he was going to be at the Press Box Bar and Grill in downtown Dallas. Now, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let him know what time he's gonna be there, whatever. And then I thought, no, I'm just gonna show up. And I did surprise him. We had a good time, and I'm glad that the Giants won. And it's funny because I was sitting there I'm like, and he made a couple TikToks that I'm gonna duet, and it's true because he said he's always serious. Yes, when it's game time, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. But the food was good, the company was good. It was great to meet up with Art, and he was really appreciative. And we had a beer. Anyway. And I just thought about it. I didn't bring my belt to have him sign it. I got to make that happen. Anyway, so I'm at the bar. I'm watching the game, and Jones goes out. High ankle injury, right? Tyrod comes in. Everybody's cheering. Were they cheering when he came in the field?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's true. All right, good. So everybody's cheering. And I kid you not. I looked at Nick and I said, I didn't look at it. I said, please don't throw a pick. Please don't. And what did he do?
Throw a pick.
What did he do? And at first I thought it was pass interference because I saw the flag. And I'm like, that cannot be a pick. And then he got back on and of course, that pick cost us, 3? I think it was 3 points. I think they got a field goal off. No, I don't think they got anything off that pick. They didn't get anything. So we got the ball back. He comes back on the field and gets concussed. Almost fumbled the ball. Well, he did fumble the ball.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, but luckily it was out of bounds, and we still kept possession.
I don't normally complain about referees. And again, this is not bias at all because of the fact that they were horrible for both teams. Mm-hmm. But that non-helmet to helmet call on Tyrod Taylor was absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, right. Of course. No,
they did not see that.
Or hear it.
Yeah.
I heard it through the TV.
We heard it all the way up in the bleachers. Because freaking my boy was sitting right next to me and he goes, holy shit, did you hear that? I'm like, yeah, dude, all you heard was the crack of helmets. It was
they got a bad taste in my mouth. And Biz, I can't remember his name, but he brought it up in I did the NFC East show before I did this one, and he brought up that non-pass interference on Shep. I mean that on the Cowboys game, that was a turning point. But I mean, you were talking about officiating, and that just reminded me. Yeah. But then I saw Jones come back in. And although before that happened, Saquon played quarterback for a snap. And
Well, no, he did it when Jones came back in the game.
Right. Yes. Yeah,
because they had Jones lining up as wide receiver. And I think would have made that drive better is if Saquon actually threw the ball.
Oh God, no!
We awesome.
Yeah, we got to be up a touchdown or two for that to.
Yeah.
Danny, I see you. I hope you come on. Hold on one sec. Danny says they need to make those uniforms they played with during the Bears game, the permanent home uniforms, and keep the end zone painted, the paint job during the home game as well. I did like that. I did like the retro look.
Throwback.
It did kind of bring back some memories,
They did the whole stadium like that, like when they were putting stuff up on the video or the screens,
mm-hmm.
the jumbotrons. They it was almost like watching Tecmo Bowl.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh wow, that's pretty sick. I will be there for the Washington game, so I know that's going to be. They're going to have that for that as well.
You got to let me know when we're getting the tickets because we got to buy them all together, correct?
Yeah, and that's a good thing that I need to. I need to get. So okay, I talked to my guy again. I'm gonna have him on. Okay, we're just trying to work out some particulars. So if there's any other questions that people may have for that particular event, now I would love to do the suite. Okay. Yeah. But guys, it's going to cost money. So I'm going to start pushing it now. And if you can, Danny, I know you're watching, Gabe, I know you're watching, and of course you're on the show with me, and Jaden. I'm going to say right now, we're looking at possibly $350 per ticket. Okay. And that gets us inside with a suite. I think he said 24 people,
which I do believe are you get chairs on the outside too, like you walk out the doors and then
yes,
outside. Okay.
Yes. If I'm not, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get him on, and there's a lot of things, because he works for the Giants. I don't want to get him in trouble. Yeah. He's willing to come on, but I said, well, check with your people first. Check with the Giants first, and then, so my thing for you, or for you all, if you want to be a part of this, which I hope you do, I need to get a number. And if, Gabe, talk to your dad, you two will come. That's 2 people. And if you want to bring your son, or if Angel wants to come and bring some people, that's, so I'm just saying, like, I know for a fact that we all collectively can fill that bitch up.
Right.
And I did talk to him regarding food and drinks. Now, if we get people to come, right, and be a part of it, and we all chip in a certain amount, like however amount we can, like, put on the account, like, $1,000 for alcohol or 3,000 for food. I'm just throwing numbers out. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Don't take it as biblical, okay? But if if we add extra money to it after we get the tickets, or we just pay as we go when we get there, there's a lot of ways of doing it.
Right.
So, but now is the time, because it's going to be December 4th.
Right.
And here we are in October. So I know by the time the Thanksgiving game happens, which, Rachel, I see your post. Sneaky, are you going to be at the Thanksgiving game in Dallas? Is the Pope Catholic? Okay. So, I want to get everybody together, and it's going to be a freaking blast. I'm sorry. Myself, Nick, and then, we get Giants gear. Some people will be able to get parking. We'll get a Giants, legend to come in and visit us. It'll all be fun. So, and we'll get on that, but I'm letting everybody, I'm putting everybody on notice now that that's something that we can look into, or I'm looking into, and I would love for everybody to be a part of. So I'm gonna throw that out there.
And if not, we sit in the stands, freeze our asses off, and enjoy each other.
Exactly. You can hold me, Aunt. Keep me warm. That sounds so wrong.
I'd like to try and sneak a flask in like we used to do back in the day, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I got it. Not a Giants game, but
I had very first alcoholic beverage at Giants Stadium, the original Giants Stadium.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my uncle has always been a Giants fan, and my first ever Giants game, we went to see the Giants and the Chiefs. And it was the dead of winter, and East Rutherford, New Jersey, you got the swirling winds, and it's cold as all hell, and my uncle had a flask on him, and he looks at my stepdad and he goes, "Do you mind?" And he goes, "Nah, it's cold up here." So my alcoholic beverage shot, we'll say, was wild turkey.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, and I think that definitely put some hair on my chest.
So hold on, Gabe. He says, "Are you one of those guys who screamed F you Dable at the field?" Well, I was watching the game at a bar, so that wasn't me.
Did he mean to say Ant? Are you one of
those? I think so. Ant, are you? Yeah.
Why would I scream F you to Dable?
So Gabe also said, talking with the family already. The only concern is the price right now. I know. Yeah. Likewise. And For me, it's price and vacation time.
Yeah, right. And again, it's no pressure on anybody because, like I said, if we don't do the suite, we'll still do sheets. Hey, I rhyme.
Yeah. I didn't know you were a rapper.
I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Rachel says, I would love to be a guest on the Manning Monday night show. Oh, shoot. You and me both.
As much as I love to watch it, I can't watch them during a Giants game. Any other game?
No, I got to watch I'm kind of with you. I got to watch the game itself.
Because when you're watching a game with them, it's a lot more entertaining. As a fan of the team that's on those nights, it's like you want to put your focus more on the team.
Right.
So yeah, I watched like 2 minutes of the Manning cast, and then I was like, yeah, I just can't do this.
Yeah, I can't. I can watch them when they're talking about somebody other than the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, and what about when Eli tried to walk on to Penn State? That was
hilarious.
That was freaking hilarious.
Chad
Powers. He could still sling it.
He said Brady can do it at 45. Chad Powers could do it at 26. What? You look older than you are.
Yeah, it was funny. Those kids were like, "Oh my god, he looked like he's in his 30s."
Yeah.
Hold on. So Gabe says, "I don't know. This guy week 2 was yelling F you, Dable. You're not. Oh, if you're not, no offense. No offense. Okay.
Offensive genius.
Oh, here we go. Jesse, what's up, man? What's going on, brother?
Yo, Jesse, what's up?
Let me put the link out again. Okay. I also want to say something as well. If you noticed from like Sunday to, I think it was Tuesday, I wasn't really texting anybody. I wasn't really on, TikTok as much or whatnot. It was like, I want to say Tuesday morning when I finally got it fixed. So I upgraded my phone. I got that new, the one that opens up, and yesterday, I apologize. Yesterday. Yeah. I just now was able to get all my text messages and whatnot. So guys, if you text me, and I didn't text you back, that's why. Just want to give you all a heads up. Just want to throw that out there. So, but all is good. And so Gabe asked a good question. He said, how's your Sunday ticket been? So to be fair, this week will be the first week that I'll be able to watch it because I was at a bar. I watched the game at a bar.
You actually
met it with one of my peeps.
Shouldn't need to watch it. And if you do watch it, it might be blacked out because it's a nationally televised game because it's in London.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 8:30 in the morning, too.
Yep.
It's going to be on 8:30 in the morning.
Yep, we found a bar that's going to be open serving breakfast, so we'll be having mimosas and breakfast while watching the game.
Oh, my God, I might need to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got a Samsung. I did move to, but I have Apple everything else, so, Sneaky, are you dressing up for Halloween this year? Yes, a distraught Giants.
Not yet. Don't you?
No, well, I'm just saying distraught meaning it's been a while, but
did you see OJ's at his old tricks again?
No. Oh, yes.
Did you see the last one?
I didn't see was it the one when he said that one of these teams are a fraud?
Yeah, and then the picture of Daniel Jones falling down.
Yes. I got a rebuttal. And it was because of the what do you call it? Because of the fact that I didn't have a phone fully operational that I have yet to rebut. But I got something.
Me, it's to the point where like I'm really starting to get offended, and because I'm getting offended, it brings me back to what I said a while ago. This is a guy who's supposed to be a Tampa Bay phenomenal fan, diehard fan, big time fanatic when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And when Tom Brady announced his retirement, you saw nothing from this guy for weeks. The minute Tom Brady said he was coming back, all of a sudden he's a fan again.
Right.
But so it just proves my point from a while ago. Not only is he a bandwagoner, but he's also a hater.
I want to give a shout out to somebody. I got to find his name. And I just started following him. He got on OJ. I mean, I was like, I literally posted on his, I made a comment on his, on that post. I said, and why are we not friends?
Yeah, right.
So he basically went at OJ and was like, you know, you talk so, you know, only thing I hear out of your mouth, you talk so much about the Bucks and blah, blah, blah. And I loved everything he said about it. Now, to his point, the way he was speaking, people would say, for me, that's what I say about the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Now, but there's a difference though. Here's the difference. The Dallas Cowboys are our rivals.
Right. They're
in our division. We have nothing to do with Tampa Bay unless we play each other. There's no interaction, there's no rivalry, there's no nothing when it comes to Tampa Bay. So to his point, he is correct for what he said about OJ. I'll have to find it and I'll have to duet it. But I got to give that dude some kudos.
All due respect to OJ, and I do value a lot of his opinions and a lot of things he talks about are right. But it just seems like it has to be during the football season where he just has to like kill the Giants. I don't know where his hatred comes from. He just really dislikes the Giants a lot. Like there's other teams. There's 31 other teams in the league. Well, 30 if you don't count his team or his proclaimed team. But but he always has to go to the Giants. Like, it's funny, man. I wonder if he's crying now because Tom and Giselle are getting a divorce.
Is it for real? I mean, is it really happening?
No, yeah.
Did she filed?
I believe so. And here's the funny part. She's worth more than he is. They were talking about their money situations on WFAN this morning, and I believe her income was somewhere, overall since they've been married is somewhere around 500 million, and his is only like 200, 300 million.
Well, because he's only getting 25 a pop with the Patriots, because he kept restructuring his deal, trying to win. Kudos to him. I think with the Bucks, he's getting the payday. And I want to address this thing with OJ real quick. I like OJ. OJ's my guy. But I mean, and I'll defend him to the end. And we do have our things about football, right? He has his Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I have my New York Football Giants. Now, when he mentioned that one team is a fraud in the NFC East, I think he was incorrect. Because the team that's a fraud, and I hope many of you will go back and screen share this and share it, because I don't care if you do. The true team, the fraud, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because the moment Brady leaves that team, they are going to be irrelevant.
The only thing you'll hear are crickets.
That fan base will leave as soon as he walks. I'm not going to say all. I mean, you're going to have your few faithful, but the majority, I don't want to say, I'm not going to, I'm not even going to go say majority. Yes, I will say them. That first year that Brady is gone, it would not be surprising if that stadium is not as full as it is.
For sure.
Tampa Bay Buck fans, I hope you enjoy what you got right now. I hope you enjoyed that Super Bowl he brought you. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this year.
Mm-mm.
I've never, God willing, I've never been through a divorce. Never. And I hope, Angie does not come to her sense, aka Mama Boss, does not come to her senses and be like, damn, I can do a lot better. and Leeds, where I have to find out but I have been with a family member who has been through one, and I felt his pain. And football is a good distraction. However, it's not a complete distraction. So if Brady puts it together and brings a Lombardi trophy, another one to the Bucks, hey, y'all better enjoy it, because you're gonna have to wait another 20 years to get another one. And that's my 2 cents on that. All right, hold on. Gabe says OJ makes almost more videos about the Giants than the Bucks. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Again, he brings up the NFC. Like, if he brought up every division and wanted to talk about, each team in the division, and then got to the NFC East and then said something like that, I'd be like, okay, at least he's taking shots at every division. But as a Bucks fan, again, like you said, a division that has nothing to do with ours, especially since we're not playing them this year, for him to go out of his, I won't say comfort zone, because it is his comfort zone, and talk about a team that technically is irrelevant to him. Like, really? That's what you got to do? You're such a hater that you focus on the Giants more than you do any other team.
Now I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I loathe the Dallas Cowboys. I love the fact that Cowboy fan says I'm a closet Cowboy fan. I love the fact that they say that, because they want me to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. They want the love that I have for the Giants to be to the Gabe, jump back on. I saw you. To be for their fan base. Hell no. Even if I wasn't a Giants fan, I'll be damned. I would rather shit in my hands and clap with my mouth open than be a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Well, we call those Eagles fans.
Right. Yeah, that's that's the definition. I can never go to Philly now. Thank you, Ant. I appreciate that. Now I can never go to Philly.
I'm living in Philly technically. Like that.
Right, you do live in Philly, yeah.
Yeah. I like when people call me, like when I'm dumping on the Cowboys, and they tell me, "Oh, you're a closet Cowboys fan." You know what I say to them? You're right. I might be a closet Cowboy fan, because God knows I don't want to be out of the closet.
Right. God knows I don't want to come out with that truth.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, I have a lot of good friends who are Dallas Cowboy fans. Okay. It's not their fault. They just haven't found Jesus as of yet. But
we all have those one or two friends that are losers. It happens.
For the last 27 years and counting. Hold on. So Rachel, Sneaky, can you tell me why Dallas is in the East Division? Dallas is nowhere near the East. Just saying, LOL. That's a great question. Now, I don't have an answer for that. Okay, that's just how the that's how the league set up. Okay, yeah. But I will say that the NFC East division is one of them old, and you got to look deep in the NFL archives. We're part of the old Capital division. I mean, you got to go way back.
Yeah, I mean,
prior to and this. And it's the same group: Washington, New York, Philly, and Dallas. So we've been in this type of division, if you will, for the longest time, and that's just how everything played out. That's a very good question.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, you could look at it as, you could be, if you want to stick it in the NFC, you could basically say, well, you know what? We'll trade the Cowboys, put them in the NFC South for the Atlanta Falcons, which are the East.
Right.
So.
I would still hate the Cowboys the same.
True.
I would still hate. And then we got Gabe saying, OJ make. Oh, wait, we already read that one. I'm sorry. My bad. So hold on. Chris says, let's see. So you were in Arlington last night and didn't stop by to say hello. No invite to the game. Great fan 3-5. Okay. You had to go there, right? You had to go. Okay. So first of all,
Wait. Shout out to Cowboy Chris. I gotta say 2 words to him. Go blue.
Go blue. And they won last week too.
They've won every week.
This week we got Illinois this week, don't we?
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Is it? Okay. All right. 9, and that's at 9. I'm gonna get it more so. Okay, so first of all, it was a doubleheader. We didn't leave, we got to the game late. Like I said, traffic was atrocious. And by the time we left at 7:00 at night, we wanted to come straight home. So, but you know, I got love for you, Chris, and you had to go there. You know what I'm talking about. You had to go there. Rachel also said, Rachel, I appreciate you being on. I appreciate this. Do you really think that Brady cares about staying in Tampa? He already signed a multi-year deal with Fox being
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I think, you know what? I think, again, good question, Rachel. I think with Brady, he, football is a drug. And it's very addictive. And I'm speaking that because I played it myself, not at the level as Tom Brady, but the competition is that's what you drive off of, and that's what that's what goes in the veins. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
No, I mean I agree with you. It's and again, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but it's the same situation like with what him and Giselle are going through. Like part of the reason that's coming to an end is because he told her he was retiring and she was getting excited because he's going to be home with his family. And then all of a sudden he decides to play. He's got that competitive spirit in him. He doesn't want to leave the game till he's basically kicked out or told he has to leave. And when you're the GOAT, and because he is, you got to want to set the standard as high as it can go. And right now he's still playing at an elite quarterback's position. So why would you quit?
I think also too,
there's a comedian, can't think of his name right off the bat, who basically said this: the greatest accomplishment that Brett Favre ever had, banning what's going on with him now, is the fact that he could sit there and go, $4 million to be a backup for 4 years? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Right.
Like, why not?
Brady's going to be the first NFL player with a Super Bowl ring and an AARP card.
Yeah, right. That's not funny. I have
so. One. I'm almost there too. Now, so I'm glad you touched on that a little bit. Give me your thoughts about Brett Favre and his situation right now.
Because for a lot of you in here that don't know, and I have mentioned it a few times, my greatest non-giant football player of all time, I've always been a Brett Favre fan. And this honestly crushed me. To think that he would go and do what he's doing is just, it's heartbreaking. One of my biggest idols growing up while loving the game of football. And it's like, you know what I mean? All this money he made, all this stuff they're doing, and to do what he's doing, it's not cool. It's not cool. This is why they make movies out of that shit.
So those that are not aware, Brett Favre is in the midst of a welfare scandal. I guess I gotta read up a little bit more because I did take some time to look at it. And
so basically he's taking money from a charity. And
wasn't a charity, it was from the state.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it was for a charity. That's why I'm saying he's taking money, because a lot of that money was supposed to go to this charity. Actually, it was supposed to be dispersed over a few different charities. But what he's doing with it is he's sending it to his alma mater, and they're using it for, whatever they're using it for, recruiting, sports, whatever's being funded there, which is illegal. Uh-oh.
What's up?
Oh, I thought you froze.
Oh, no. I'm just reading. So I pulled up on Yahoo, and I'm just going to read it straight from Yahoo.
What's up,
bud? Briefly, let's see. When he played for the NFL.
Hammer's in the building.
What's up, Hammer? Hold on a second. Okay, so Favre is now the face of a Mississippi welfare scandal, with pages of documents of old text messages showing how he reportedly acquired millions of federal dollars meant for the poorest people in the state of his own. For his own use. I can't read today for some reason. What the hell? A man who made $140 million during his playing career alone, treating funds meant for people experiencing the worst days of their life as his own piggy bank. He wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one. Heck, Favre isn't the only Mississippi bred athlete tied up in this scandal, according to the reporting for Mississippi Today. To the state lawsuit, former professional wrestler Ted DiBiase, who was one of my favorite wrestlers, known as the $1 Million Man, and his two sons, Ted Jr. and Brett, received well over $5 million combined. Former running back Marcus Dupree received around $400,000 for motivational. It had motivational speaking in quotation engagements he never gave. Ooh, that's not good. A former Canadian Football League linebacker, Paul Lacrosse, got $1.3 million to conduct 3 fitness boot camps in Mississippi.
If I'm correct, Lacrosse spent a year with the Giants as a backup.
Did he really?
Believe so.
From what we know, thanks to the reporting of Mississippi Today and the Mississippi Free Press, Favre was allegedly the greediest, getting around $8 million, which I did not know. That I just read that for the first time. Getting around $8 million, the bulk of it for a volleyball arena at his alma mater, University of Southern Mississippi, and the rest for a biome company in which he was an early investor. True to his never say die football ethos, the Associated Press reported Favre tried to get more, including for an indoor football facility at USM. In his role, completely on his own digging, it didn't look like he'll be able to get out of it anytime soon. Yet Favre is the latest individual who won't pay for something with their own money if the public's money is available, especially if it involves funds meant for the most vulnerable among us. Now, I'm not going to go on reading this. The one thing that stands out to me, and guys, I know you guys are being patient, and I appreciate that. The one thing that just bugs the hell out of me is that he sent a text message to this state employee. Okay,
this is what got him caught.
And yeah, because she got caught in the scandal, and then of course when they did digging, and then it blew everything up. There's text messages of him saying, "How is this going to get back to me?" Or how's it going to make me? I'm summarizing. I can't.
No, basically right.
And
you're paraphrasing.
Right. Thank you. So my thing is this: money is the root of all evil. First off,
absolutely.
And secondly, $140 million in your career. Now, I'm not saying that's not what he has in the bank.
Right.
That's what he made. Okay. And so you're rich. You're rich. You got money. And you're going to take away from people that have less. That have less than, way less. And to come back and say, how is this going to come back on me? So he knew he was doing dirt.
Mm-hmm.
How does that? First off, the only thing I'll say is that when Brett Favre had his drug addiction problem, I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
Those that know people or have family members who suffer from addiction, that's a disease. I mean, that it's a monkey that some people can't get off their back. Okay. And I'm not going to go into that. I'm just telling you, when this man, Brett Favre, went through that issue and football players, they get pain medicine for everything.
Yeah.
So I felt sorry for him. Now, when he sent those pictures to that jet personnel, that female, I was like, wow, we're still doing that?
Yeah.
We're still doing that, huh? Damn, Brett. You could, and correct me if I'm wrong, or if anybody, allegedly, let me just throw that, he allegedly sent those pictures. And I don't know for sure, but I know his wife is a breast cancer survivor.
Correct.
Okay. And I don't know if she was going through this while that was happening. And I don't, and I'm not going to criticize him and their marriage, because that's between them two. I'm just talking about how he sent unwilling pictures to another female. Right. The fact that he's married, that's not my business. I don't know, I don't know what arrangement they have, if they have any, or whatever came of the marriage. But he was wrong, in my opinion. Apparently the woman didn't want, and I'll throw this out there, guys. If you're watching this, I don't think any women want dick pics from any guy. I'm just gonna say that, right?
In this situation, the texts are the dress.
Right. So now he has that, okay? And now here we are.
Mm-hmm.
The reverse Robin Hood.
Not good. Not good.
And
where I think he's going to do jail time.
Well, I don't think he's done any. I don't think any criminal charges have been brought back. From what I know, he did pay the $1 million, at least $1 million back. But it's not a good look.
No,
that's not a good look.
No,
and I'm not going to beat the dead horse. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Guys, another thing, if it's too good to be true, it is.
Right.
There's no such thing as free money.
No.
There is no such thing as free money. Oh, and I got a response. Hold on. Rachel, I see you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Here we go. Boom. That is so true. As a female, we don't want D pics. There you go. An exclusive on Make It Count. The Sneakyg G. So, guys, if you're thinking about sending it, don't. Oh, my God. Can you imagine if... Danny's like, what? And you feel confident too. You like, oh, she gonna like this one. You get all the different angles and and then the response you get, oh, isn't that cute?
Oh no.
Oh my God. Oh, goodness gracious.
On that note, I got to get out of here, boss.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We're going to move on to some other stuff. I appreciate you, man. Be good.
Yo, man. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you. Oh, man, we're going to make a card pivot. Here we go. Jaden.
Yo.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Just
Hold on a sec. Dash, don't worry. Nothing was said that wasn't supposed to be. I kept the PG-13. All I said was, no, it's so cute. That is when I would go shoot myself. I shouldn't have said that. Now, that wasn't PG. That wasn't. Do not shoot yourself, guys. Whatever you do not do that. Anyway, Jaden.
yo.
Dash, I see you. Danny, stick back. Gabe, where you at? Jump on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link back out for anybody that wants to come on, because I know it's kind of a surprise having a Wednesday show. I get it. What's up, man?
I got to watch 2 shows in one night, so I mean,
right? Are you not entertained? It kind of reminds me of the old days when I was on for like 16 hours.
Oh man, I kind of miss those days. But
Oh my God, you and me both. But I am catching up on a lot of sleep. So
yeah, it's good.
So what you got, man? What you want to talk about?
Well, I'm jealous that you got to see history, like live anyway.
It was amazing. So 2 years ago, I declared myself a Yankees fan because I was a Yankees and a Mets fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Mason, we got it. I knew you were joking when you said that. And if you don't know, guys, you know. Hold on a second. Rachel said, "Did you see my comment before my confirmations?" No, I didn't. Hold on. Let me double check. Oh, here we go. Did you hear about what happened with the fan who was tackled by Bobby Wagner last Monday night? He filed a police report complaint and will keep his options about legal actions against Bobby Wagner? Really?
Is that even gonna go anywhere? Considering, like, I don't
And
think
I've always wondered, like, with unruly fans, can players claim self-defense?
This one was because I don't think that can even go. I don't think it would be able to go anywhere. But
you know what? This will be a good educational. Thank you, Rachel, for bringing that to my attention. I didn't even. I saw it, but of course we got into the.
He was not in a public area whatsoever. Well, besides like on the field anyway, on the field. Obviously in the stands, of course, but I mean like, that's not restricted area basically. I don't know.
Sorry, that was my laptop finally turning on. Hour into the show.
But yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense.
That's going to be good. That's going to be interesting trying to follow. And I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently that was a gender reveal.
Yeah, because of the pink smoke. Yeah. Did you see Bobby Wagner's press conference?
No, what'd he say?
Basically saying that he was just protecting the stadium, everyone in the stands, and his teammates and the opposing team. Because he basically said, like, we don't know what that guy had in his pockets or anything. He could have been a threat to, whatever. And that's why he made the tackle, of course.
Kudos. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my... Yeah, kudos for Wagner for doing that heads-up play.
And there's obviously jokes saying that was his best tackle of the season. But
Dash says, are they talking about... tackling the fan yes, that's what we're talking about. Yep. It says he was wearing pads, which made the hit more extreme than a security guard hit without pads. Yeah, but Rachel, we got to be fair. He knew not to get on that field.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
Once you cross those white lines, once you jump over the stands, you're already in the wrong. And when you cross those white lines, that's an elite space that if you count both sides, that's 22 players plus, like, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 2 refs on the field because the line ref stays on the off the field, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there's
4 refs or what. But yeah, it's that's not. But look, so we saw history last night.
Right.
What was your immediate thought?
Just I keep like I was so happy that he did it, when cause I didn't even realize we had a double header that day either. I didn't notice until like the second game came on. I'm like, oh, we had a double header, because I thought because when that game ended where he won, I think 0-for-2, was it, or 0-for-3 the first game?
I think he had he had 4 at bats, I think, in the first game.
Oh, well, I know he didn't hit a home run, and I'm like,
Right,
okay,
right.
well, tomorrow then's the last game, but then then I saw the double header, so I'm like, all right. Then when he hit it, I'm just like, I'm happy that he did it, and I would debate this with anyone. He is the true home run king. I don't care what anyone says, and I don't want to take anything from Barry Bonds or nothing. He was a great player even before he was using steroids. But I rather I see a clean player do it, and that's what Aaron Judge obviously did.
So that was my very first doubleheader. Right when, and I wanted to go to both games in hopes that he would have hit at least in one of them. I'm glad he did it in the second game, because he got pulled immediately after he hit it.
I did see that, and I like how he was very. I don't know. Was that the first game, or Severino pitched the first game, right? Or was that the other?
Cole pitched the second game.
Okay, because when Boone took out Severino, he was arguing with Boone too, and obviously I know Boone was right in that scenario, because he just came out the injured list. If you get hurt again, that costs us in the postseason.
Yes, and we need you in the postseason more than anything else.
Right.
So Dash said real quick about the Bobby Wagner situation. Yeah, that is going to go nowhere. The fan is at fault automatically. Bobby Wagner was just helping the super security guard. Yep. And then you got Mason saying, all I'm going to say is that I'm not sure if a player can actually hit a person like that without getting in trouble, but the guy is in the wrong for hopping on the field. So it is going to be interesting. Yes. I agree with you. I don't think any player can. Obviously, a player can't go up in the stands and hit somebody. So it is going to be interesting for a player to come down to the stands and do what they did. Rachel says, can you tell me what went wrong with the Mets winning the division? I know at one point they had a good lead over the Braves. Your thoughts? Do we have anybody here that follows the Mets?
If Austin's watching.
I don't think anybody follows the Mets. I can't answer that, Rachel.
No, yeah.
All I can say is this, right? So I was double dipping. And what I mean by double dipping, I was a Mets. I was always a Yankees fan, but I was rooting for the Mets, and the Mets always somehow disappoint. And here we go. Here's good. Mets are known for choking. So there you go. There's an expert opinion, I guess, more expert than mine that I can say. But Jaden, give me your final thoughts, man.
Let's see. Speaking of the whole fan situation, the fan that tried getting the ball, I think he fell into the opposing bullpen. I know you were there at the game.
I didn't see the whole thing because I was too busy celebrating.
Right.
But if I'm not mistaken, the guy that fell didn't catch the ball.
Right. Obviously, he caught a bunch of ground, is what I know.
Right. He jumped down there because just in case it were to fall down there.
Right.
So, and he got escorted out of the building after that happened. So that wasn't a win-win in that aspect of it.
And then for the person that caught the ball, I heard obviously it's a Rangers fan.
And he's still, as far as I know, he's still undecided as to what he's gonna do.
Right. And I heard he owns a bunch of fishing companies or something. Was it something with fishing?
Yeah.
And I think from my understanding, he's probably already loaded, as it is. So I hope he gives it
Well,
back.
he had to be rich because those are some high dollar seats that he got.
Right. So I'm thinking, I hope he gives it back to Judge, because I know. Obviously, I heard Judge wants it back, but obviously he knows he can't force anything upon the fan or nothing. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. And I actually had this conversation with the guy that I went to the game with. If it was up to me, and I'm not loaded like this guy is, right? If I caught the ball, me,
right,
and I know I can make millions off of this, and that millions is going to help my family out. Sorry, Judd.
That's what I was talking about too.
And it's not the fact that I'm trying to be greedy. This is a life. It's like winning a lottery ticket.
Yes.
So for me, it's personal.
Yeah, I would do the thing. And let's say somehow, like, you give me a Judge or Yankees can give me something that's worth it, but I highly doubt. Obviously,
I go to the Yankees. I'm like, hey, look, $5 million right now, cash.
Like season ticket holders for straight 5 years or something.
No. I would want the money. I wouldn't want, because then I'd buy the season tickets. I would rather have the money.
That's true.
I mean, granted, I could probably get the season tickets and then sell them, but then again, no, I want to make sure my family's in the right place. Shoot. Anyway, let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go. We chasing for 28 definitely, and let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. What it do?
Yo, what up?
Man, that sweatshirt's fire, bro. Good God. Where'd you get that? Don't tell me. We'll talk offline. We'll talk offline. Yeah. So, hey, how's the foot?
Oh, it's better, brother. It's better. I'm still in a walking boot, but I'm going Saturday to get it checked out. So
okay. That's what's up.
What's going on with you? I was surprised to see you on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, man. Yesterday, I was at the baseball game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I got tomorrow. Nick has a game, so it's gonna be kind of tough for me to do a show tomorrow. Yes.
Might as well do it on a Wednesday.
I guess Mason wants to see your feet. I guess he likes feet.
Mason, you gotta pay me for that, brother.
Hey, that's on his OnlyFans.
I'll put the subscription out later. Put it in my bio later.
Wait, what is Boniqua? What is that? Is that a female term?
Boricua?
Yeah.
That's basically Puerto Rican, saying you're Puerto Rican.
Right, I know, but what does it mean?
No, it's just saying Boricua is just saying like you're Puerto Rican, like a Puerto Rican heritage.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say that would be your OnlyFans name. Don't ask me, guys, how I know that. Only $5.99 a month, baby.
That's it.
So let's talk about the Bears game.
Your Venmo and Cash App is right there, so they can see that.
Yeah. Send me the Venmo, and I'll make sure you get it to Boniqua. Oh my goodness. Hold on a sec. He said I'll hit you with that $5 later.
All right, Mason, I got you, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
That's what's up, Mason. So Bears Giants.
Yeah.
Lay it on me. What do you got?
And I'm glad we got the dub, brother. I mean, DJ played. DJ is really impressing me. DJ is really impressive.
I was waiting.
Listen, he's slowly. I mean, he's proven me wrong so far. So I mean, I'm glad he's using his legs. And the offensive line is getting a little better. Saquon is doing his thing. But I love that run that Saquon did. That was, I think it was the play that he almost got tackled, and then he ran around and got the first down.
And who was his lead blocker?
Daniel Jones.
Thank you.
That was amazing. That was amazing to see. And I hope for in London. We hope for the best, bro. They said that Daniel might play, so I mean, I'm hoping
he's day to day. He's showing he is progressing well. I got your text. Thank you for that. But I had already read that article.
And
Not the
I
article,
don't
but the
think they're gonna
headlines.
I don't think they're gonna sign a quarterback though. I don't
No,
think they're gonna.
no.
No. So I'm I guess we're gonna be looking for Daniel Jones to play on Sunday morning. I gotta wake up early, get some breakfast beers.
I gotta find a breakfast spot that has a TV, or I might just ask Mama Boss to.
You don't got those spots over there by you?
A lot of places over here opens up around. I mean, there's a lot of breakfast places, right? But a lot of them they open up around brunch time, like 10 or.
Still good. You can still watch the game.
No, the game starts at 8:30.
Oh,
Where
your time. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's your time. Yeah.
So we just got done with the first quarter of the NFL season.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to give you Daniel's numbers. Okay.
Lay it on me.
Okay. Obviously 3-1 as a starter. 60. I'm going to say 64% because it's 63.8. So I'm going to say 64%.
That's his passer rating.
That's his completion percentage.
Okay.
He has 631 yards passing. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
What about compared to last year? You don't have them stats up, or?
I mean, I could pull up his career stats if we can, but I won't have the first game stats like I do now. First 4 games.
Right.
So with those numbers, how you feeling about Jones?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good with him, bro. Feeling good with him. Like I said, it's still the beginning, like towards the beginning of the season. It's still early. So I mean, at least by like halfway, like at least by game. So we're at 4 games right now. So probably like by the 6th or 7th game, I could be like, listen, that's our quarterback. If that's going to be our quarterback for the future. By the 6th or 7th game, if he doesn't get injured, God forbid, stays on the field, all healthy. By the 6th or 7th game, I can be like, listen, if he's still good, he's doing his leg, running the ball, getting yardage, passing the ball, barely no mistakes. I know he will make mistakes, but no quarterback is perfect.
So we got another question by Rachel. My bad, I just now saw it.
You're good.
Rachel says, I have a question for both of you. After 1 quarter of the season, what is your biggest surprise and biggest disappointment of the Giants? You first. You first.
Surprise is how Daniel Jones is playing. Disappointment, Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney. I mean, I was hoping. I had high hopes for that kid. I was, before the season started, I was in your show. I was like, listen, we need Kadarius Toney to pop off.
Yeah, you can even slide in. What's his name? Galladay too.
Yeah, but that's a whole different. He doesn't want to be here, bro. He does not want to be here.
You want to cash those checks.
Yeah, he just want to collect the paycheck and keep it moving, and that's why. I mean, it's gonna be hard to trade him because of his contract. It's crazy. But if we have any takers, like if the Giants get a phone call and be like, we'll give a 7th round for him. I don't care. Just get him out of here.
Well, right now we gotta keep him because dead money would be $31 million.
It's a lot.
Dead money.
It's a lot.
So
what about you? What about you, man?
So surprise. I want to say for me that the biggest surprise is how quickly the players bought into Daboll's system.
Oh, for sure.
How quickly they adapted to him because we don't know how the locker room was with Judge. We don't know how it was with Gettleman there. However,
don't mean to cut you off. Did you see the quote of somebody said that Daboll something about our previous head coaches would have crapped their pants during the Tyrod situation?
Oh no.
Yeah, somebody said on the team, like somebody quoted, there was like Dable was calm, cool, and collected when Tyrod Taylor got concussed. And then a reporter asked a player anonymously, of course. There was like, oh, how would you what do you think about Dable's situation? Like, how would he react? He's like, oh, perfect. But our previous head coach would have would have crapped their pants. So I'm like, I mean, Dable, like you said, Dable is it's the perfect head coach for us, my bro. It's the perfect head coach.
And I'll say for me, the biggest disappointment was the inability to beat the Dallas Cowboys Monday night.
That was tough, man.
That for me, that was a test, and we held our own.
That's the game I wanted, man.
Me too. We got Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know.
And I want that game bad. So and the thing that what I take away from that game was, one, you can't blame Daniel Jones for that game.
Absolutely not.
And two, Neil stood up and took accountability for his actions on or lack of action,
lack of play. Yeah.
And he knew he had to get better. He knew that his performance was just atrocious.
And for people to call him a bust, they got to stop that. They got to stop all that.
It's so premature.
Yeah, they got to stop all that.
Come on. And that being said, the same people that are calling Evan Neal a bust are the same people that saying Michael Parson is the next Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Put respect on the man's name.
Put some respect on his name. Gabe also. So Gabe's opinion about Jones was, I think Jones is mid, and we should strive for better than mid. Cough, cough. Lamar Jackson.
Me and him on the same boat, but like I said,
look, Gabe. I appreciate you, but we got to play this season out. Let's see what's going to happen.
That's what I would say. Play the season out.
He also says, screw Galladay. He's such a clown every time I see his. I see his butler pull up and pick him up after a game because it ticks me off that he spends them.
That's true, yo. Oh my God.
And he says, and yes, he has a butler that drives and picks him up and up from the games. Hey, he got the money.
He got the money for it. Shoot.
And Mason, there's a good possibility I'm going to be at that game.
Ooh.
A good possibility I'm going to be at that game. Come this actually be Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve.
Also, like that Nick Gates is on his way back, boy. He's on his way back.
Yeah.
We need him on that offensive line, bad, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's come back because he's had a lot of surgeries and dude, he's been through hell.
Speaking of going through hell, I want to give prayers out to Shep. Continuing prayers. It hurt when he went down. And when I saw
we all felt that, bro. We all felt that.
When I saw him leave the players area, because it's open, right? You can see that sometimes players will come up and sign autographs, some don't, whatnot. And leaving him with crutches, I just wanted to let him know that, and I could say that I'm speaking for the Giants family.
Yeah.
We're rooting for him. We want him to get better and hopefully get back on the field.
I just hope, it looks like his career is gonna be like a Victor Cruz career.
Right.
Something like that. Like he'll be on another team and then he'll call it quits, But right. It's sad.
At least, have him as a wide receiver coach or something. You know.
So what do you feel about I don't care.
He's talking about Galladay. I don't care. He shouldn't have the money. He got it.
The Giants gave it to him.
Gettleman wrote the check and he cashed it. That's
yeah, exactly. So how do you feel about a possible Landon Collins reunion?
Yeah.
I put my take on it. I was speaking to Gabe in Austin about it. My take on it is this: he's not the same player as he once was when we drafted him.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at tackling, that's for sure, but I don't think he'll make much difference on our defense.
Where are we going to put him at?
And that too.
Because he can't be a safety again.
And that too. And it's like, I mean, I'm glad he's came for a visit. The whole storyline, the reunion, yes, but he's not the same player. I don't think the production will be there. That's what got me worried. I don't think the production will be there. You know.
So I like this question that Rachel put out there. Micah is a great player. Debatable. Look, the moment Stephen A said he's the next coming, Lawrence 2.0, I'm like, okay, critique I will.
That just set a fire under your ass.
Pissed me. Anyway, Micah is a great player, and I can see great things coming to him. However, he is only in his second season. I say don't compare him to any player. Let the man make a name for himself. I like that.
That's what you said. That's what you said before.
That's what you said before. Yeah, facts. He's not going to be the next LT, but he will be Micah Parsons. Right. And I mean, when people start doing that, you're going to piss off old heads like me, and then I'm going to critique every game. And then the games that he's not successful in, like when he played against the Giants, he didn't get a sack.
Nope.
He didn't. And I even made a bet with Chris that he was going to get 4+. He didn't get 1. And I could care less if DeMarcus. Well, and I have my opinion about him too. That he got 3, and I think somebody else got a half, and I don't know how it all divvies up. But you know what I compare Micah Parsons and the Cowboys to? It's like having a Bugatti, an expensive car, parked next to a crack house. Hey, sometimes crack house got good AC.
but you get my analogy.
How I know? I plead the fifth.
But you get my analogy though.
Yes, I get it.
Okay. Yeah.
And for the record, no, I've never been in a crack house. Allegedly. I forgot what I was about to do.
Oh, you lost your train of thought.
I started thinking about crack houses now.
It's kind of itchy around here.
Oh my man.
Good, bro. But yeah, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up Lawrence Taylor. Hold on a sec. I can't believe I met him.
I'm jealous, bro.
That was a good moment.
That was a great moment for you and Nick, bro.
Man. Okay.
And he was at J18.
Yeah.
He pulled up. I'm like, I saw the picture. I was home. I was like, I saw they posted it afterwards. I'm like, nah, bro. The one tailgate that I don't go to, he pulls up.
The one tailgate. Yeah, exactly.
He pulls up there. I'm like, bruh. That's good that he's hanging out with the fans, like, casual, And
to be told, I was like, I could have hung out with him a little more, but I was like, nah, I don't want to get on his. I don't want to get on his nerves.
Probably wants to mingle with the other folks.
Hold on, am I spelling his name wrong? Let's see, Micah M-O. Bear with me, guys. I did not win a spelling bee.
Spelling bee.
Okay, so as of right now, he got
his sacks. How many?
Sacks 22 here. Oh wait. Oh, he has 4 sacks. I say only, but he has 4 sacks. But that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at. So he's been to 1 Pro Bowl.
Right.
He is an All-Pro one time.
Okay.
AP Defensive Rookie of the Year. Then it's PFW Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, so basically he won Rookie of the Year. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking over to Lawrence Taylor. Obviously 2-time Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler, 8-time All Pro, Hall of Famer. 1986 PFW. What does this mean? Hold on a sec. I don't know if it'll tell me what it means. So in 86, basically he won MVP and Player of the Year. 1981 All-Purpose Defensive Rookie of the Year. 86 Belt Burr Award. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that. 3-time UPI Defensive Player of the Year.
That was a Super Bowl year, right?
86, yeah. So basically, Micah got a lot to do.
Got a lot of shoes. If you want to keep comparing him to Lawrence Taylor,
Yeah.
you got a lot of shoes to fill. He has a bunch of stuff to do.
And I'm just going to say this, that, just focus on being you.
Yep.
So
there's only 156. That's it.
And if he keeps doing what he's doing, no, there's only going to be 111, and that's.
And they're gonna turn that around and say that, they're gonna be like, oh, there's only one number 11.
Well, no, I mean, and that number's already taken.
I get you.
That's already taken. So he don't have. And it's funny too. I was so pissed off that we were losing that game. I would walk by people that had Michael Parsons jerseys. I'm like, man, that's a nice Phil Simms jersey. And you know what they said? Who the hell's Phil Simms? They didn't even know who the man was. I'm like, the disrespect.
The blasphemy.
The disrespect is real. Oh my God.
So what's your so for Sunday, man, what do you think we should do, bro? Like, what do you gotta for what keys to win the game, bro? Because it's gonna be hard, bro. I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers, bro. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Well, defensively, we got to contain him in the pocket. We can't have him running all over the place. I think we have to somewhat treat him like Brady. Don't kind of pressure the middle.
Don't leave no time on the clock.
Well, that too. Well, that's a definite. But pressure him up the middle. Force him to try to run outside, but then we got to contain.
Right.
And I would rather do a 3-4 defense. Mix up, Marndell's going to blitz it, so I would kind of disguise the blitz the best way you can. Rodgers going to identify what it is and make his audibles on certain plays, but it's going to be like playing chess.
I'm just nervous because it's just Aaron Rodgers, and he likes to sling the rock down the field all the time.
Right.
And our defense, and our defense, like the defensive backs, been shaky. They've been getting burnt a lot. So it's like you got to watch that. Once he throws it in the air, I hope they cover that.
Jaden, I'm not going to post that question because I don't want to put fear in people. I'll just say that. Can you see his comments?
In a private chat? No, I can't see.
No, it's not in the private chat. But I'll let that. That's interesting.
And I'm glad Aaron Judge is the home run king. That's all I'm saying. He broke the record.
You want to hang out a little bit?
Absolutely. I'm here, brother.
All right. So I'm going to bring on Philly Sports Guy and Dash.
Hello, Sneaky.
What's up, man? It's been a minute.
It has. I've been focusing on school. That's why.
Hell yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What's my name?
What?
What's my name?
I said Philly.
Sports Guy.
No, I didn't say Philly Sports Guy.
Yeah,
did I say Philly Sports Guy?
I think you did, Sneaky.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I thought I just said Philly.
I swear I heard Philly as well. I just
okay.
Heard Philly.
You said Philly.
You know what? I'm gonna go back and check it. Hold on.
He's gonna go to rewind.
You don't believe?
For me, I only heard Philly. I didn't hear Sports Guy.
So what's up, Mr. 4-0?
How you doing, sir? Sir?
I know you're at cloud 9 right now, buddy.
Hey, not only that.
Oh my God. Dash, you see this, bro?
Here we go. Oh, wait. I think I did. Hold on.
You call him Philly sports guy?
Hey, y'all.
Like,
Danny,
Eagles have. Wait,
let me ask you a question.
can't say the Eagles.
I did call you Philly sports guy. Okay, my bad. I thought I said Philly.
Wait, Philly, can I say that Eagles have a bit closer? I can't see that.
Closer.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I like it.
It's a two-tone, right? The two-tone one? Got the two-tone on there. Oh, man.
Sneaky and Danny, I got a question for both of you all.
Go ahead, shoot.
Danny, I want you to answer first.
Okay.
Okay. The Giants, I'm not gonna lie. They're impressing me.
Okay.
They are.
They're just going through a little phase right now. We all know, like halfway through the season, they're going to start like
Kind
falling
of like a spiky hair phase.
and losing. But
You got to change your look, you know?
like, if y'all were to play the Eagles next week, right?
Okay.
Do you feel confident? Like 4-0, do you feel confident?
I would feel confident. Yeah.
You think that you would win?
It'll be closer, but we'll win. Yes. It'll be close. I'm not saying it's not going to be competitive. No, it's going to be competitive. Yeah. But it'll be close and we'll win. How about that?
What we playing?
Philly. Current situation. Eagles on the
Yes, sir.
Giants record they have. I don't know what y'all record is. Do you win?
They're 3-1 right now.
Right now, 3-1.
That's what I'm saying. Where are we playing in Philly or are we playing in New York?
You playing in Philly. You coming here.
We'll beat y'all.
Okay. I'm wrong, but no.
I mean, we'll find out. I mean, the last time you guys came to MetLife, y'all lost. So
13-0 by that point, something like that. So, man, we looking real.
You'll lose a couple of games throughout the way there.
We looking real good. Right
your
now.
biggest, you know what?
Who you got next? Who you got next?
Arizona.
Yeah, they're gonna beat Arizona.
We'll beat
Arizona.
What do you have after Arizona?
We got Arizona, then the Dallas Sunday night here in Philly. I'm trying to go to that game, and then Pittsburgh.
Dallas
Dallas is gonna be a close game, but
like
Eagles
when we
will win.
lose, when are we losing? That's what I'm saying. When we losing, we're not losing.
He's sticking his chest out tonight.
It's a good time to be a Philly sports fan, man. Eagles are undefeated.
Just so you know,
playoffs starting next week.
even a broke watch is right twice a day. So I'm just saying. And once in a while, a dog does lick his ass. So enjoy it while you can. Yeah, once in a while. Because if a dog licks his ass all the time,
but
he got a problem. He got a problem.
I had this problem last week too.
Licking your ass? What?
Hold on.
Oh, you got into that one, bro.
You got me. What? He's like, I can't.
Oh man.
Fuck, I had this problem last week too. So I'm 0-4 in my money league, right?
Okay.
Okay, I got Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray. Who do I start this week? It's projected me if I start Kyler Murray, I'm projected to get more points. But I mean, Aaron Rodgers going against the Giants.
I was assuming you go with Aaron because you want to see us lose, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think our defense is going to be on Aaron. Kyler Murray. He's what, like 5'10"?
No, but you can't sleep on our defense, though.
Who do y'all got on defense?
Dory, we got McKinney, we got
what?
Thibodeau. We got Ojulari.
But I mean, like
we got boys. We got boys there.
So I'll say I'm just gonna throw this out there. So a while ago, before I came on this show, I did the NFC show and we did a pick 'em.
You probably
I picked Philly. I picked you guys to win because I want you guys to go in to Dallas. Well, actually, they're coming to Philly, but I wanted you to go against Dallas.
Going to Arizona.
What I'm talking about when you play Dallas.
Oh yes, sir.
I picked you guys to
Philly.
beat.
Listen.
Yes, Philly. Listen to the whole thing before you jump on and whatever.
I don't even know who's gonna win. Like I can't even root for anybody that game. To be honest with you,
I root for Dallas to lose.
Of course you do, Sneaky. Of course you do.
I think Aaron Rodgers is an arrogant person. Oh, I agree.
Everybody knows that.
I mean, the fact that he lied talking
his
about
back.
he's immunized, but he wasn't.
Y'all gotta make sure you're up though in the morning for that game.
Oh, I'm
So-
gonna be for the London game. Yeah, I gotta wake up early, 9:00, early.
Yeah, I got 8:30. Dash. Now,
Yes.
you know
Yes.
that I've had this ongoing conversation with Dallas Cowboy fans,
Yes.
and you are one of the. This is what I appreciate about you the most. You are one of the realest Cowboy fans,
He's the one I could.
Out
Dash
there.
is one of the realest ones. Yeah,
right?
you
So,
know.
why is it? Like, why is it when I bring up count all 8,
Mhm.
Cowboy fans get up in a bind?
Well, it depends on the age group, honestly,
Okay,
because
well, and right, and I want to
Yeah.
speak to the age group you're in right now.
Put a champ on Sunday, buddy.
What
Thank
is
you, Mason. Appreciate it.
like what? So I'm not, and the thing is, and when there's a lot of Cowboy fans out there that respect NFL history, okay, and I don't. I think that's Nick listening to music or something. I don't get in those conversations with actual real Cowboy fans that respect the history. Okay.
Mhm.
And I don't only get an argument.
Those fans?
Huh?
Do you think Dash is one of those fans?
No, you know,
Philly, do you even know
hey.
me?
Hey, Philly, we're right here. You right? You here? You with us? We're right here. You see me? Okay. Why do you think that? I guess in your genre, your age group. Well, and we'll just leave it at that because I think you could speak to that.
Mhm.
That they just don't want to be wrong.
For me personally,
it's a loaded question. It is.
yeah, for me personally, I don't have an answer for that question because I never thought of that. Well, let's just say it this way: I'm never the Cowboys fans of saying, "Oh yeah, no, Aiden doesn't count." But like, I can see why they say it because we're in a Super Bowl era, not. And true, you guys do have 8, but we're talking about Super Bowls, not championships. But I'm trying to be real. I don't know how to word it. That's the thing.
And you know what? And it's a loaded question. It is. And I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
You're
Okay.
good.
But I will say this, right?
I think that's the case, Sneaky, because they're saying it's like championships, like they want to differentiate the two.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
When the Rams got their ring, what did it say on the ring?
World champion.
It said
World
World
Champions.
Champions on it. When you look at the Green Bay Packers ring, when you look at the Giants 1956
Sneaky.
champion, hold on. Let me finish my thought, Mike. Let me finish my thought, Mike. Pause, or I'll mute you with the quickness. No matter what ring you're looking at, it says World Champion. It doesn't say Super Bowl champion. The Super Bowl is what you call the game. And ironically, for those that don't know the history of the NFL, the first 2 Super Bowls weren't even called Super Bowl I or Super Bowl II. It was called the NFL AFL World Championships. That's what it was called. So it wasn't even called Super Bowl until Super Bowl III when the Jets beat the Colts.
I don't go by all that kind of stuff.
I don't care. It's facts. It's facts.
Super Bowl 1 was when the Chiefs played the Packers.
But it wasn't called Super Bowl I.
You look up Super Bowl 1, you're gonna find that.
Say again.
I said if I go on Google and type in Super Bowl 1, I'm gonna see the game between the Chiefs.
Of course it's gonna say
Of
that.
course, you're gonna see it. It's just that after Super Bowl III, they renamed it Super Bowl I.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying.
But if you look at like the 1950 Giants championship rings, did they have the Lombardis on it? No,
because Lombardi was still coaching. It wasn't called Lombardi until
I
after
think after he passed away. Yeah, he passed away.
How do I put this? He's
Oh,
already
yeah, we only got 14 minutes.
champion. Yeah, you all won a championship, but that was like before the era.
Regardless,
You
the
got
ring.
We won it. We won them though.
we got
Listen,
y'all got
when
four,
a
and with
team won a championship, it was called the World Champions.
championship. Now it's called a Super Bowl championship, Sneaky.
But what's a Super Bowl champion? What is a Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl is when you win the final game of the season. You call
Which is what? What is what? So when the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2017,
yes, sir.
what does it say on the ring?
It says Super Bowl, or it says World Champions.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah.
But y'all,
Exactly.
you're missing a point. That's split before the era. Like the word, nobody.
It's the same damn thing.
Nobody cares about the championship. Happened like
No. You don't care about the championship because it doesn't fit your narrative. It doesn't fit your story. That's why you don't care about it. And that's what I'm talking about. All the Cowboy fans, except for Dash and a couple other, I could probably count them all in one hand. That the fact and Dash, here's my and this is the point I'm trying to make, Dash, over all of this, right? Is the fact that Cowboy fans cannot live with the fact that we have 8 world championships.
Y'all got.
Shut up, Mike. You about to get muted. I had somebody on TikTok. Yep, there you go. You fucked up. I had somebody on TikTok come at me and said that the Dallas Cowboys weren't established during the Super Bowl or prior to the Super Bowl era, which was incorrect. You guys were established in 1960. The Super Bowl era did not start. Well, we could say we'll just say the merger didn't happen until 1967. And Philly, you should be jumping on this train too, because then by your logic, you only got 1. But by my logic, you guys have 4.
You got 4 world championships.
Exactly. So you mean to tell me you're going to go ahead and claim yours, but you're going to dismiss everybody else's?
We don't got 4 Super Bowls, Sneaky.
But you have, what is Mike?
But you got 5 rings. You got 5 rings though.
They have 4 rings.
4.
I got 1 ring. I don't have all 4 rings. Like me personally, I only got 1.
So because you only saw 1. That's what I'm saying. You only saw 1.
Yeah, how many did you see?
I saw 2.
I saw all 4. Or if I want to say what Young K said, I saw the other 4 in heaven. Sorry, I had enter early. The game outcome could change if Dak is playing. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Hold on a sec. I think the Eagle-Dallas game is going to be a defensive battle and low scores. That could.
Yeah, that could be.
That's it. Okay. The game outcome could change if Dak is playing because with Rush, they commit to the run, which is what they are offensively. Jeez, I cannot read today. And with Dak, they are, yeah. I'm thinking about your feet. That's what it is, Danny.
What?
No, guys, I'm not thinking about it. With Dak, they are pass happy. That's very true.
You gotta see it, yeah.
She threw in her opinion about. See, listen, a championship is a championship, which is good as a Super Bowl. Thank you.
They ain't the same
Thank
thing.
you.
Sneaky, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How you feel about the Yankees going into the playoffs?
I feel good.
Feeling good, Danny?
We went in the championship, baby.
Hey, listen. I'm just happy we're back, baby.
I get it.
How old are you right now? You're what, 18?
I was 9.
You was 9 when they was.
I'm 20 now. I was 9.
Damn.
Man.
Hey, so Sneaky, listen. I was thinking, right?
Oh hell. He was thinking. What were you thinking about, Mike?
So I'm now. So you got. So you have so it's on your mind for a few months, okay? All right.
With what?
I said I'm gonna tell this to you now, so it's on your mind for a few months. Okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What's up?
Got a few months to think about this. Okay. So it's not if. I know you want to say when. You'll probably say when, but it's when for me. Not it's because it's. I mean, it's
Mike, spit it out, man. What do you got?
all right. So listen, Danny, tell me what you think of this. When the Eagles beat the Giants this year, whether that's one time or two times, Sneaky G-Man himself.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
$100 gift card to dresscomfy.com, or he has to buy me a Sneaky G-Man hat from dresscomfy.com.
If the Eagles beat the Giants?
When the Eagles beat the Giants. I don't gotta do nothing because the Giants ain't going to win. So,
what do you think, Sneaky?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Mike, you need to lay off it. $100 gift card.
Or just send me
$100 gift card.
Isn't that what you do?
$100 gift card is on a special occasion.
It was 2000.
Hold on a sec. Here we go. This is off topic a bit, but how can we call a world champion
Y'all beat us today
in America? It's like, I know, right? That's the question.
Don't you give out $100 gift card dresscomfy.com?
That's good.
Am I tripping?
Rarity. I mean, and it's something that it's going to challenge somebody to do something.
Right. I'm sorry, then a hat. You got to send me a dresscomfy.com hat.
If the Giant,
I don't have to do anything but stay black and die.
The Giants were to win. I'm not buying anything. I'll tell you that. Hey, did you see the bet between?
Wait. You just said you're not buying anything.
You gotta do something too, Mike.
What? Did you? Okay, yeah, we're running. I gotta get Dash in here. I gotta get Dash. Because you're taking too much airtime, Philly.
Dash, I got a
what's
question.
Up, man? What you got?
I got a question for Dash. You think
nice thing about the Giants,
Mike?
So you think Dak is gonna play soon?
Okay.
Do you think he'll be back for the Philly game?
No.
For me, I don't think so as well. I feel like he should after the Rams game, but it just depends on how he feels. If he wants to play, he can play because it looks like he's ready to go. But yeah, he's still working on his grip. I know that. But if he feels like he's ready to go, then let him in and let the beast out. But if not, then let him still heal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dash. We're gonna end this with you. You're Jerry Jones right now.
Oh, gosh.
What do you do with the situation you're in right now? Keep Rush or you start Dak?
Ooh, man.
For the Rams game?
Regardless.
In general.
Keep Rush.
In general.
Or do you start Dak? And you got 20 seconds.
I'm gonna say keep Rush for now. Keep healing Dak for now.
Let me hear one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Mike, let me hear one time.
Hey, Sneaky, got some time to think about that bet.
Let me hear one time.
I mean, listen, I've kind of
let me hear one time.
I've kind of always wanted a Sneaky G-Man hat. I'm not, as long as it's not like the red.
Go to justcomfy.com.
Giants want to buy it though.
Let me hear Mike.
Hey, flag aside, let's go Giants out.
Man, he's about like 30 seconds getting banned.
Gotta love Mike.
Gotta
love Mike.
You do gotta love him. Danny, I appreciate you, brother. Let me hear one time, brother.
All right, brother. It was fun. Thanks for having me on once again, and let's go Giants. Out. Peace.
I appreciate you, brother. So Rachel says, Sneaky, I'm a real Cowboys fan. I'm so sorry. But I will be the first to tell you we have not done anything in years, and we have an owner who would rather be in the spotlight and hire yes man. Ooh, good point. Good point. Well, guys, this has been an awesome show. One of these days, I want to do a late night with Sneaky G, do a live show where we all hang out and just kick it and just throw away the clock. I'll keep you guys updated on when that's going to happen. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Be good. Make someone smile. Oh, and I'm gonna leave tonight with a dad joke that I heard on TikTok. What does the DJ call? And I'm not talking Daniel Jones, but what does the DJ call his son? What does the DJ call his son? Eric. I love it. Eric. Let's go. Oh, wait. Hold on. I did all that, cracked myself up, and I'm not even ready. Oh, man. Hey, happy Wednesday. Like I said, Eric. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneakyg Bud. Let's go Giants! Oh!